On number 11, we're given this number and we're asked to round it 4 different ways. The first way that we're asked to round it is to the nearest tenth. So the tenths are right here. So we just underline the tenth and we look at the number next to it, which is the 7. Now, a couple ways we can do this. One, if this is the number we circle is a 5 or greater, it's going to increase this to a 2. So it's going to make us add 1. One way we can look at this is we can just take a look at 17, and 17 would round to 20. So these would all become zeros. Everything here stays the same. And since we want tenths, we're actually going to go ahead and get rid of our trailing zeros. So it actually reads 69 and 2 tenths, because we don't want it to read, for instance, 2,000 10,000ths. Okay? For the next one, we want to round it to the nearest whole number. Our whole number is the 9 here. So we're going to go ahead and round. We take a look at the number next to it. It's a 0. Once again, we could think of 91, and 91 would round to 90. So this is going to stay a 9. This is going to stay the same, and we don't need any of these because we want the whole number. So the whole number would be 69. So if we thought of this as money, $69.17 is closest to $69. Our next one, we round around to the nearest hundredth. This 7 is in the hundredths, so we're going to look at the 4. So 74 would round to 70. So the 7's going to stay the same. Once again, the 4 is not big enough to make a change, and everything in front of it is going to remain. So 69 and 1700ths. Once again, we don't want any zeros because we want it to end with the word hundredth. And our last one, we're rounding to the nearest thousandths. So here we have our tenths, our hundredths, and our thousandths. So 4 is in the thousands place. We look next to it. 8 is more than halfway, so that's going to change the 4 into a 5. Everything else here is going to stay the same. And we're going to have 69 and 175 thousandths. Okay, so once again, we read this as two numbers, 69 and 175, and then we say the word thousand.